Hello, today I'm going to teach you how to find the password of an encrypted PDF file. I was inspired from this book, Automate the Boring Stuff with Python by Al Sweigart. I just finished it, and on chapter 15, at the end of the chapter, uh, they gave a suggested idea to try brute force hacking a PDF file. So I thought it's a fun example, and I'm going to teach you guys how. All right, so if you want to follow along, I'll put the link for this. Uh, no starch, automate stuff, and if you click download files, you'll download a zip file and get everything you need from there. So once you download the zip file, there's only two files that you'll need to save from it. There's encrypted PDF and dictionary. And by the way, you can make these files alone by yourself. So dictionary is supposed to just be every single word in the English language, or I think most of the words in the English language. I Googled it and there's 171,000 words in English. The encrypted file is password protected, and what we know is that it's a single word. So that makes it a lot easier to crack. Okay, so let's get into the code. So I'm doing this in a Jupyter notebook. Just make sure that you make that in the same folder or directory as those other files. First thing you got to do is just from PyPDF2 import PDF reader, and make sure you have that installed. So you can go to command prompt or terminal and just pip install PyPDF2. You can see I already have that. So make sure you install that. Next, we're going to set. All right, next we're going to use a PDF reader and set it to this variable called PDF file. And you just put the name of the file like this. As long as you're in the same directory, you can do it like that. So this is really easy. You just write if PDF file dot is encrypted, and this checks is the file actually encrypted. Then we're going to try and brute force into it. Right, so we're opening our dictionary txt, which is all of those words in all cap locks. You can use a different password txt file if you have it. The larger it is, the better. There's actually a bunch, I think, on GitHub you can download just tons of passwords. Right, so now we're going through each line and we're setting a variable password equal to the line, stripping all the white spaces and stuff, and we're making it lowercase. So I know the password is all lowercase, and so that's why I'm doing dot lower, but you can always build into the logic like dot lower, dot capitalized to test all these different cases since passwords are case sensitive. Okay, so now we're going to pass into our PDF file decrypt, and then we're going to test out a password. So I want to show you down here some code just showcasing what that is. So for example, we have this password testing. If we run it, we will get password not decrypted 0. Now, if we enter in the right password, and if you don't want it to get spoiled, you can skip now. So then you'll get the password here. So I know this is the password, and I'll say owner password 2. So you get 2 if you have the right password. I know it's the password because I already did this. Now, so based on what I just showed, we know that if we have decrypt result equal to 2, that means that we got the password. So let's print that out so we know what the password is. So print. Okay, so we print our password, and then let's just break out of it since we have our password. Okay, so I just imported sys. I set flush equal to true and I added all these spaces. Here, this is just to each time we run it, it's going to clear the last password that it tested when it's false. So we can show another one without getting like a million new lines here. So let's run this, see if everything's working, and see what happens. Okay, I think I just made a bit of a typo. So is encrypted, I misspelled that. So just make sure you spell this correctly like that. Now let's try this. All right, here you go. You can see it's going through all these passwords one by one. It can take a little bit of time. Um, So you might want to take a break, go make a coffee. You could even watch a TV show. By the way, I tested it without this print statement, without this flush is true, and it seems like a little bit faster when I took this out. It just seemed a lot faster to me when I took this out. Okay, so it looks like it went through the entire dictionary.txt and didn't find the password. Okay, I think I finally found the issue. It's just another spelling error. You see decrypt result, decrypt, so this should fix it. All right, so yeah, it was just a simple typo. Looks like we finally got the password. The password is Rosebud. So let's give that a try. Let's go into our encrypted file and let's write Rosebud. And here we go. We have our secret encrypted file open. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Real passwords, they might be weird combinations of words. They'll have numbers and stuff inside of that. So you might need to go through like millions or a billion results to brute force crack some other files. And in that case, the performance and speed would be really, really important so we can get through it quickly. I mean, for me it took about, I would estimate 10 minutes-ish to iterate through all of those words. So you could imagine if you had millions, this would take much, much longer, probably hours or even more.